Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, Muthoni the Pig Farmer. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. The main aim of this channel that I recently opened is to motivate and encourage upcoming farmers, and also to motivate those who are aspiring to do pig farming. So I'm trying to encourage every farmer who want to do piggery. Don't fear. Piggery industry has got cash. So today, as your fellow farmer, I shall take you through some of the requirements that you need to know so that you can be a successful pig farmer. 1, you should have well constructed houses which gives you enough space for feeding your animals, and also resting areas for your animals. You should also have farrowing pens where your sows gives birth, and also have your weaning areas which are well ventilated. Get the boas houses, the pens. Also get the drainage well done. The piping of the nipple system should be well done so that you can have good access of clean water. The other thing is ventilation. As you can see, ours is well ventilated, because pigs they don't have spores gland. Hazinanga place ya kama sisi. As human beings we sweat. For pigs they don't sweat. So get your houses well ventilated. Like you can see, the pigs are well ventilated. Hakuna joto huku ndani. Right now they are all asleep. These are our winners, our sows. We've tagged them. The reason of tagging them is to identify which was first served, and also to know the dates that were served. Another thing that you should know, they should also have good access of sunlight. Pigs hupenda kubask kwa jua. They love sun. The second thing that you should consider when you are venturing into pig farming is breed. Get good breeding stock. Get your boas which are well fed. Good boas that can give you good litter. And also get sows and gilts that are good, that have good mothering ability. That means if you get a sow that is not able to give you prolific or to give you enough litter, you are not in business. If a sow give you 3 to 4 piglets, you are not in business. Look for a sow that will give you enough that has got good prolific, good mothering ability. I don't know how to explain it, but it can give you good litter. Then the other thing, also you should consider giving your pigs quality feeds. By quality feeds I mean feeds that will facilitate good growth, so that you can achieve your weight at 7 months, at least 6 to 5 months or 7 months. By this I mean the food should be of good quality. Try to sustain the quality so that you can get good weights, and also you can get good growths. The reason as to why pig production 80% is contributed by feeds. So if you mess by feeding your animals, you mess your you mess your project. By messing your project, I mean you will not achieve these weights at these desired months, 6 months, 7 months. So you may end up keeping your pigs up to 9 months, and that is a loss to a farmer. Then you should also know they get clean water. As you can see, ours get clean water from the nipple. We've done some nippling system. You can see we've got the nipples down here. These are our nipples. These are our nipples. Yeah. Ensure you've got clean water. The other thing you should consider to get good results when you're doing pig farming, maintain good health records that will enable your vet. When your vet visits your farm, you are able to give your vet good records that you've kept for your farm. If maybe your vet came last month and did some injection, maybe did some deworming, you are able to track your farm records easily. So it's always good to get those records kept. Maybe you can show your farm hard how to do them, or you keep them also. You can you can also keep them yourself. Then another thing that you should consider when you are venturing into this business, it's capital. Where do you get your capital to build your structures? Where do you get capital to feed your pig? If it's a loan, you should know where will you get capital to facilitate this loan, to maintain the loan before you start getting the income from your pig. Then you also need to know this capital. Will you be able to feed your pigs up to stage to baconers, or will you be able to feed them as piglets? Because piglets doesn't consume a lot of feeds. So you can sell them up as piglets, but if you are able to keep them as baconers, you can sell them at a point of baconers, that you can sell them maybe to butchers or to farmers' choice, or maybe to your own joint. So you should be very careful when you are venturing into this business. Always be sure where will you get your capital to finance your project. By financing your project, I mean where will you get money to feed your pigs? Because pigs, they are not like cow. Ng'ombe unaweza chunia majani huko chini na zikule, but for these they are monogastric. They don't feed on those greens like napier grass and so forth. So you should know where will you get your feeds. You should be able to provide them. Maybe if you are keeping them for 7 months, you should know where you will get your feeds from. Also, the other thing you should know, it's market. Where will you market your products when they are finished? That means where will you sell them when they are big enough? Maybe when they are 7 or 6.5 months, where will you sell your products? So you should arrange yourself area, not rushing to farmers' choice when they are 6 months. At least you should be able to get farmers' choice, these officers, when your pigs are like these ones. These ones are 4 months and a half now. You should at least get them to your farm at least when they are 4 months, to avoid disappointments. Maybe if you try getting these farmers choice guys when your pigs are 6 months, sometimes you can get frustration because you didn't do your timing properly. You should do your timing properly. Know the number of pigs that you want to be supplying to them, so that you can also know the adequacy of your feeding system. The last one, it's waste management. Where will you take your pig dung? Where will you take your drainage once you wash your pens? Like you can see the dung there. This dung is swept and collected. We use buckets or wheelbarrows to collect. Kama hiyo ina pupu. Then pigs are very clean animals. They pupu on one side. then they sleep on the other one. You see there is a difference between that corner over there and where this number 70 has gone to poo-poo. They poo-poo on that side, then they tend to sleep on this other side. You can see number 71 is there, although this has poo-pooed on that side, but most definitely they don't poo-poo where they feed. They feed from, like that kaya head over there, it's where they feed from. So pigs got brains too. Yep. Then the other thing, where do you take your drainage once you sweep your pens? Right now, like now, when we sweep our pens, we take our dung over there. You can see dung over there, that head, that farthest head. The reason of taking to the farthest head is to avoid getting that ammoniac like of smell to the homestead. So it's always good to get your dung you do it to the farthest. Construct your dung waste pit to the farthest corner of your farm, away from the homesteads. Also, the water that you use to clean the pens, you should collect it. Yote unaokota yote na drainage, you construct like a pit latrine. Also, you can get the septic tanks where that water drain in there. Then also some people use biogas, so you can also take that advantage and get some biogas. That dung over there, we also use it to feed our chicken. This is our free range chicken. Zinapenda sana hizo maggots. There are some maggots that we get from that manure there. That manure over there. We get some maggots. Next time I'll be showing you how we process those maggots. We feed our poultry over there. They love it. These are very young and they have really grown. Okay, we are away from pigs, but it's one of the advantage of using free range when you're doing pig industry, because they feed from that manure over there. If I take you there, you can go and see some fries, and those fries they give us maggot, which we feed our poultry with. Here, over here, this is where we come and keep our dung. Then after that, after it dries up, we take it to the farm down there. We use it to plant those madizis and some hash avocados. We are planning to do some tree tomatoes because they does well with these pig manure over here. So guys, next time subscribe so that we can talk more about getting profitable venture. Like, how will you get more profit when you're doing your pig industry?